Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to make a real quick video, tell a 2 or 3 minute story. Uh, this just happened a couple days ago, or I guess like over a week ago now. But I had a friend, I have a friend, I had a friend who abruptly got fired from his job. Here's how it went down. He, I don't know, one day I show up to work, and then I hear from a coworker that he had been suspended. And I say, oh no, what happened? Well, as it turns out, he had a he had a verbal altercation. He had some girl asked him to like help her move some boxes or something, and then he does it and he helps her, and at the very end she makes some comment, oh thank you, if there's anything I can do, and then he abruptly and unprofessionally made some off comment like, well, maybe you can something my something. And he didn't watch his words. He didn't mince his words. He directly said, will you engage in a sexual activity with me? And it blew up. It blew up into this whole thing. 2 days later, he's pulled into the office. HR got involved. He was officially under investigation, and he was fired. And it was interesting. Another side note: I'm considerably older than him. I'm more than a decade older than him. He's like a 22-year-old punk. And he's nice kid, whatever. But he's inexperienced and under undereducated. I went to go see him, and I don't know. I think our friendship kind of fell apart. Partially because like maybe I was being overbearing, but partially because he was being a jerk about it. And it makes sense. I mean, imagine you're just in the midst of getting fired. You're gonna feel embarrassed, right? You're gonna feel embarrassed. You're gonna feel dejected. You're gonna feel humiliated. And at one point, he literally told me, he was like, you know what, just go back to your car, just go home. He told me, go back to your car, go home. He repeated multiple times. He repeated a couple times. He was like, you're not my dad. You're not my father. You don't talk to me like that. And I tried to explain to him, listen, it has nothing to do with that. I'm just telling you that based on my experience, you have to be able to map the social landscape. That's the term I used, which is just another way of saying like you gotta know where you stand in the pecking order. And you're the low man on the totem pole here, and multiple at this point multiple women have come out against you, making formal accusations that you're like essentially sexually harassing them, sexual harassment, and it doesn't look good. And it's not like it was 50 years ago where like they pull you in the office and they slap you on the wrist and you be a good boy, and no, 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 no. This is something corporate. You're gonna get fired. And I don't know. I guess he took it the wrong way. So whatever. He's got my phone number. He can call me at any time. But yeah, it was just another Mgtow moment for me. I'm just like, okay, so my friend, and this guy was, he was my friend, or is my friend, was my friend. I taught him how to drive. He's, more than a decade younger than me. Didn't have a father, or he did have a father, but like his father is pretty much absent. He's mostly, I mean, he's kind of a feminized man, to be honest. And I kind of took him under my wing. And this is the exact thing that I was trying to get him to avoid. And he fell right into the trap. And I'm not saying that he's totally innocent in the matter. He's not. But yeah, yeah, this just happened like I don't know 8 days ago, and yeah. So all you young guys, be careful. Older guys too, but older guys, let's say guys over 30, you know some of this. You young guys, 18, 20, 22, give or take 2 or 3 years in both directions. Be careful. Be careful. When you're at work, do not do not talk about anything sexual with women. Don't talk about anyone's privates. Don't talk about your privates. Just understand that essentially that you got to be able to map the social landscape. I'll use that term again. And the social landscape is you are you're a second class citizen. Girls can get away with off comments. Girls can get away with touching men. Guys cannot. You cannot just go up to women at your workplace and touch them. And don't make any kind of sexual remarks. Whatever. He's like in his early 20s. He'll get another job, This is not life-shattering, and it was a very lowly position, entry-level position anyway, but you know, I know for a fact, I could tell by the look on his face, he felt, humiliated about the whole thing, but he didn't understand where he stood in the, as we call it, the social dominance hierarchy. He didn't know, and we can chalk this up to a hard learned lesson. So anyway, that's basically it. If you guys get a chance, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. All right, Mgtow up.